Hello, hi, hello. I am live, and this video would be about models, starting up models and the errors. What kind of advice I can give to these people. And this happens very often to me when I speak with those starting up models, no matter in what age group they are, they're doing the same mistakes because they're doing the same thing. So very often, okay, and I'm talking now about two specific cases, okay? So this guy was ringing this morning, keep ringing, and I can see on the phone that this person was talking to me before. Usually I store the numbers and kind of put a reference what we were talking about, and it was saying the gay shoot. Okay, the gay shoot. And you know that the the times are quite tough now, and there are a lot of people who will think, oh, I'm gonna make a quick buck. I'm gonna go into adult business, I will do, how to say, erotic photo shoot, and I will make some money. Okay, and majority of starting out models are driven only by this idea that they are going to make money. And to be fair, like you maybe know, there are 80% online adult content that people are making money in there. Okay, they do, right? So coming back to this guy, so it was written a gay shoot. Okay, so before he was calling me 2 or 3 years ago inquiring about the gay shoot, trying it something with his boyfriend. So I'm thinking maybe he was with sugar daddy or something and trying to make money in this way, and didn't happen. I don't know. But now he's calling about a straight shoot. Okay, a straight shoot. He was talking about becoming a model. Okay, and he wanted to book a model, okay, to assist him during the shoot. And what happens with such models? Okay, first of all, they wanna use me and abuse me. Okay, what that means is they will negotiate the price to the bone. Okay, so that's seriously like how to say, I don't, it just sometimes it gets ridiculous. Okay, so they don't have money, and that's the truth. Okay, so they have no funds to invest. Okay, and they are trying to agree with me and push me into this project that I would they make them valuable content, and on my expense they will make money. Okay, they will make business, which is how to say, quite funny, right? And that's a very often. Okay, so people would like to come and use my studio, do not pay me, how to say, proper fees. Okay, so this guy was trying to book a model as well, and I'm asking him, so what kind of the model you want? And he was like, oh, I want her to be slim, and I want her to be fit and young and sexy and beautiful body, and she should be blonde. Okay, I said, well, you have a very good taste, and such a requirement, if the model will come to assist you, you are pointing into the VIP section. Okay, so the prettier, the nicer the model, the higher the price. Okay, so he didn't, how to say, he didn't ask for something, for his pocket. Okay, he just thought that on the model choice and on the booking of model, I also give him a discount somehow, and try agree and arrange for him. Okay, such a beautiful model. And I said, I'm sorry, but the models do not work for the studio. They have their own price, they are independent, and they would price you accordingly to the things what you want to try, what you like to shoot, how long you will stay, etc., etc. Okay, so I don't like to work with such people. Okay, because I've tried shoots. Okay, and how to say, and I can tell you what my, how to say, understanding about those people. Have you watched an X Factor? This is the same, you know. If you watch an X Factor in those ridiculous or untalented moments, then that's exactly what's happening. Okay. So these people somehow think that they're looking amazing. Okay. That they're very, you know, good in front of the camera, that they are very easy to shoot, that they are very flexible, that they're, you know, how to say, have this, what it takes. Okay, to create these kind of special, how to say, intimate moments, sexual energy and everything. They, you know, how to say, that they, in X Factor, if I would listen to someone and people are like, yes, I want to win the X Factor, I have a voice and I sing amazingly, and then you listen to how they sing, and you understand what a shit you watching, you know. So there are special there are special, how to say, programs when you can see the worst of the X Factor. So that's what I've, you know, what I'm trying to describe you. Okay, and I've seen those people, you know. And this guy is trying to arrange the shoot. He have not even had any shoot yet. He never been in the studio. I have not seen him. And he's trying to arrange another thing. Would I recommend him to the agencies, okay, to the business industry? Would I recommend him? Okay, would I do him a favor like that? So he is already going, you know, stepping over the limit, stepping over the board. And to be fair, looking at this, I would suggest to see in this way. When you have any kind of a sport, doesn't matter, let's see, tennis, okay, and there is a tennis coach, okay, and then the guy is coming to learn some tennis lesson, and he's, you know, useless, absolutely useless. And then he's asking to the coach to recommend him for some, you know, I don't know, team, and do this. Would that coach do that? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think, unless the coach will get paid to recommend, you know, and stuff, but usually not. Okay, because this is the reputation. Okay, so these type of starting out models are absolutely delusional. Okay, like seriously delusional. They think that the photo shoot include everything, even promoting them, pushing them forward. I have not even seen them shooting and doing everything in the studio. And then he's saying, oh, if I have a model, you know, I come very quickly. Okay, so that's, here we go, another indication where you can't be an adult model, to be fair. And I said, you know what? You need to practice, you need to train, and you need to learn the control first, okay? And there are many things coming into being an adult model, not just you think that this is very good, okay? And you are amazing. I had this delusional guy, you know, who was standing in front of the mirror in my dressing room and admiring himself. Okay, he was short, he was skinny, he had a round tummy, okay, which he cannot tuck in. When we were shooting, I was just, you know, slapping his tummy and saying, like, put the tummy in, and like at least little bit, you know, looking like a pregnant. Okay, and he thought that he has, you know, an amazing penis, which is not, you know. And people are mentally ill, okay, and they do not know about it. Okay, and when you, how to say, going into adult business, or you going to try, you know, adult photography, I can tell you this is psychological issues related, not only financial issues, okay, but psychological issues also related to this, because in adult business people are abusing their body and abusing themselves, and some are really enjoying this because they're getting paid really well. And you know why there are so many successful models? Because they know who they are, and they connect with their clients so well that they are just with people who they like. Okay, so they do not go around, you know, how to say, serving anyone they don't like. They just choosing a particular clients, and they working with them, and it makes their life substantial and happy, and they feel successful. And there are a lot of models who would not make money like that. I know one girl, she's my friend, and she was an adult model for all her life. She never worked, okay? She never worked. I met her in 2005 when I arrived, and I was working in a hotel, and there was a lot of hookers in the hotel, and I met her, okay? And she was there serving the clients, and by this time she's a working girl, but she has special clients who pay special prices, okay? And she knows how to get them, and she knows what to do, okay? But the lifestyle she's living, she's saying to me that I never graduated, I don't have any degree, and I am living a lawyer's life, and I have such a money, and I can afford, and I can allow myself a beautiful life, okay? So seriously, why don't I live like that, and just be myself? And I respect those people, okay? They coming into the adult business, they know what they are, who they are, they know what to shoot, okay? They know exactly, how to look, what kind of the energy, what kind of the mood, what kind of the, how to say, scenarios they want to try, because there are a lot of people who will come, they don't want to do, for example, any adult like sex work, and they will try to do a dominatrix, okay? But there is nothing dominatrix in them, and they would not sell this content, okay? It's just simple as that. No matter how well I will shoot it, the service would not go forward, okay? And they would not collect the clients, and it will not get anywhere. And I had such a models who will want to start out, and then they would come, and then they will reshoot, okay? Because they feel in their body that this is not for them, that they cannot do these services. And like I say, people, when they starting out, they just think about what money, how to say, how big is the mountain of the money they will get when they will do this job, okay? But they do not think how much they need to invest, okay? How much they need to prepare, okay? How much they need to know about this, okay? And coming back to this guy, to be fair, I don't really want to work with people. In general, when you're creating adult content, people are helping themselves, okay? To my images, they are helping themselves. I know that everything what I create, you can sell online because it's sexual, okay? Because it's adult, okay? All the pictures, okay? And coming back to another situation, okay? So there was one couple, okay, and the guy was chatting to me, and they were starting a chat maybe a few years ago, okay? And they were going around, people, when they think that they want to become a models, people who determined to do so, they invest, okay? They invest, they book a shoot, they go, they try, okay? And there are people who go around it, in the circles, and it's gonna be like, it could be nice to get some money, maybe we should start, maybe not, and they are coming back and forward to me, back and forward, fucking my brain and taking my time, and I know that these people are suffering in their head, they're suffering towards that decision already, okay? Shall they do, or shall they not do, or what should I do? And this is not a counseling, my studio is not a counseling, place where I should advise them somehow, or I should do something about them, although I do a lot of work like that. But I'm just saying, there are people who think that they can, how to say, reach me out and constantly, communicate with me, and steal my time and steal my energy and steal no, seriously, okay? And so I named myself Rude Photographer for a reason, because when I see those motherfuckers, I'm not nice to them, okay? I reply in the way, okay, that they would fuck off themselves, okay? And not gonna, be ill on my ear, not gonna vomit here, on my shoulder, and not gonna give me any suffering, okay? So coming back to this couple, I am communicating, and like I say, everyone who's starting out, they think that they will make money, but they will make money on my expense, okay? So that I would invest my time, my knowledge, I will give my studio, I will provide my outfits, I will provide my equipment, I will edit, okay, to the quality standards, so they will make money, and they will pay me the bare minimum. Okay, and that's what the negotiation is starting about. Okay, so they will waste my time, okay, trying to basically lower the price till, till okay. And so what I was thinking about this couple, that I thought people have no money, okay, and they want to try this intimate photo shoot, okay, and they seriously, how to say, struggling. And I understand this, okay. Sometimes I see that people cannot afford, okay, and I give a leeway, okay, and I allow to shoot for a, for the price they can afford. Okay, and then I'm discussing this with that couple. Okay, and then they're saying, oh, if she will gonna sell this on that, which is again adult content. And I'm like, okay, so you are actually want to shoot a portfolio for adult work to make money. So then I said, this is not a personal photo shoot, and this is not, how to say, it's not gonna be for that discounted price like you just, how to say, put me in. I am taking, how to say, taking this into account, okay, now. And I say this adult photo shoots cost that much, okay. And he was like, oh, no, 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 what if we do for the personal? And I say, okay, look, I am not stupid. If you just said that you are going to put those pictures on these websites, it's not going to be personal. So seriously, just don't start with me, okay. I hate when people lie, okay. And I caught many starting out models, because at the start, when I was shooting adult content many years ago, I defined, okay, adult work, okay, from the personal work, and the personal, for personal use, was much cheaper, okay. So they were start all lying to me that this is for my boyfriend, this, and then they saying to me, oh, can you remove this, like stockings, when there is a stocking in here, the fat is coming out, can you, make it nicer and equal, and can you do this posing and this posing? And I'm looking and saying, this is an escort. You're showing me escort examples, and you're saying this is also my boyfriend likes this, and then, how to say, I see those images online and stuff, and there are many people who would like me for many reasons, okay. And that is why I'm telling you that they are, suffering inside, and they have the psychological issues, okay. People who coming to do an erotic photo shoot, they mentally suffering, okay. I'm not gonna give you the list, okay, what type of situations and what type of illnesses they have, but they do. Okay, an erotic photo shoot or erotic fantasy photo shoot reveals that, okay, because there is a lot of fantasies, and in general, all these fantasies coming from the damaged childhood. That is why I'm doing this, okay, to make them feel better for themselves, and how to say, and make their life better, and people who surround them as well, okay, to feel better, right? Because when they do and achieve such a things, okay, it's like it's like something heavy coming out of the shoulder, okay, for them. There are people who dreaming about such photo shoots for years and years, hiding, feeling shy, feeling awkward. They know who they are, they know their situations, okay. And I'm not talking only about, like transgenders, or cross dressers, or gays, or whatever. I don't really care, I consider adult content creation as an art, okay. And human body is sacred to me, no matter in what form, no matter is dressed or undressed. Usually I, how to say, shoot undressed. But that's the thing, so this couple is suffering. They texting me constantly, they lying to me, they trying to arrange a photo shoot for their work to make money, use me, and they think that I'm gonna be nice to them, okay. And I think that the lady was mature, okay, the way I've seen on a profile picture. And so I sent them, because they were keep inquiring, oh, how much this or how much this. And I sent them the feedback, the review from a mature client I recently shot. And she was applying with my pictures to certain agencies, okay? And I just send that picture as a, how to say, as a reference and as a confirmation, because how to say, mature models, when they're starting out, they are really worried that they are, how to say, they're not going to be accepted by the adult business, and that is not true. To be fair, adult business accept everyone, okay? They love all the personalities, no matter short, tall, and stuff. There are favorites, of course, okay? There are favorites and there are some standards in general, but when I speak about adult models, you have to have like unlimited open-minded position, okay? If you are there, okay, and you are ready to offer that, okay, or you know exactly where you can put yourself, on which shelf you are, okay, and you will say, okay, I am that person and I'm selling myself and serving this, okay, and then it's much easier, okay. But when the starting out model comes in to the studio and they think that the photographer's job to do fucking everything, to figure out where they fit in into this adult industry, okay, these people have not even tested anything, have not even tried to shoot, have not even know how to stand, how to pose. They think they're coming to a professional studio and photographer does everything for them, okay. And so coming back to this guy, you know, who was seriously on my ear saying that, oh, would you recommend me? Would you recommend me? You know, some people will keep calling me and say, "Okay, would you recommend me?" And then, you know, I remember I told one guy, I said, have you looked at your videos? And he says, yes, yes, it was very hot and stuff. And he booked a photo shoot with two sexy girls models. Okay. And yes, the footage was great, okay? But what I said to him, you think you are a great model? So maybe you should see who's doing the work, okay? Because all I see is that the girl's doing all the work and you are thinking that you are a great matcher in there, you know, a sex god. Seriously. And then you are sitting on my ear and trying to convince me to refer you something or to send you something, you know, useless. Useless. You should do like 100 shoots like that to learn something. I said, when you flip with the places and when you will rock that movie being with two girls, okay, and now we'll be thinking like, wow, such a model, such a macho, such a man, such a confidence, such a, you know, stamina, such a everything. Yeah, when you will make such an impact, maybe I will think about it, okay. I just remember this young guy who booked a photo shoot and we shot this weekend, and he booked 4 hours with the model. Thanks God he didn't book my model. Like seriously, thanks God. You know why? First of all, it was too expensive for him. Okay. And that's fine, okay, because none of the models would not work that much, okay. Usually when you're booking a model and she is a sexy and pretty girl, she is not, you know, this, how to say, like a horse who could just, you know, do the services for 4 hours, and she was doing the blowjob and she was doing like all kind of things. I was thinking like, so good that you bring your own model. So basically, he sent me the brief, and in this brief there was the sexy escort girls, you know, all these young and pretty and sexy and nice boobs and stuff, and he bring a model which was far from what he had in his brief, but that is what he could afford, okay. That is what he could afford. And I completely understand and I respect. There are a lot of adult workers who have the job, they don't have a looks, okay, but they can last, okay. And so that's exactly what I've witnessed. Okay, and he had a brief 18 outfits, so many, like seriously, the whole PDF with, I don't know, 15 pages or so, you know, did a proper job. And like, I am shooting everything in 4 hours, and he bring few, you know, suitcases of outfits. He bought everything. He he thought about it, and I am sure that he will sell this content later. He didn't say this is my fetish, but you know how to say, this is another thing. He was a young guy who lied to me, okay, but he paid me okay. Okay, he didn't ask me to edit anything. Okay, so I gave him images and movie stills. Okay, and I know that this content will go to, online, and he paid this model. Okay, he looked at the footages, he said everything is great, but I can tell you, I know that this is not his fetish. Okay, and so basically he was a young guy, and he was on for 4 hours. I was naked. I was tired, exhausted. And he was doing and doing and doing and doing. And I know why, because this was his last money. So he wanted to get a value. Okay. And he wanted to have a value. And what that means, and it didn't stop. And we had this non-stop 4 hours photo shoot. So today I was speaking with one guy and I said to him, you know what? I recently shot one young guy. He surprised me. 4 hours without any drugs, without any stimulation. He had a hard-on boner, and that's what he wanted. Okay, so he was young and he needed a value. He used it. Okay, he used all of those 4 hours nonstop. So this type of the guy, I cannot, give a recommendation, because I was surprised. Okay, and it's very hard to find guys who can last such long time. It's just like, wow, and by the erection I could tell that it was natural. Okay, I could tell, because I have models who work for threesomes or who come for a cockhole fantasy. I know they're using stuff. Okay, I know they're coming and they're using stuff. This is their job. Okay, so that's fine, but I am saying, okay, that was like a random guy. He's probably starting out. He didn't say that he will be like, how to say, a model going into adult business. He kept all things secret. But like I say, these all starting out models, they try to lie to me. Okay, they try to lie to me. They try to, go this around somehow so that they would get the use of me, and it pisses me off, because I know they're lying. I know by the thing what I'm shooting, I already know where it's going. Okay, so don't give me this baloney. Okay, and so today, that couple who, so I was talking to one couple who, you know and I was basically, when you are really low, I was blind in my life as well. Okay, we are developing ourselves, and the brighter we get, the more clever we get, the more, how to say, evolve we get into certain processes, right? And that's part of human nature. Okay, but some do not develop and do not evolve. Okay, some stay on the basic level. Okay, and so I sent to one couple a feedback, okay, from the client, saying that the images were great, that that the agency did not believe that this is like a real me, and stuff. And that was related to mature clients, and mature clients are very hard to enter. Okay, agencies, to be fair, agencies like just to have young and sexy girls. Okay, and there are plenty of them. Full forest. Okay, full forest. You can go on the hundred, how to say, and especially in London, everyone is an escort in London. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. And then she was complaining, this lady, that, I rang a lot of agencies. They ask me how old I am. I don't want to lie. I want to be like real. I want a more natural pictures. I want this. And she got rejected. Okay, into many really popular high-end agencies, she just got, rejected because of her age. Okay, and I do not say that the age is the problem. No, you will have your own niche. There are a lot of guys who will pay for a mature male or female model. There are in adult business, there is no limitations. Okay, you can figure it out the hell you want to do, it's going to be successful if you're really into it, if you're not pretending, if you're not doing just for money. Okay, there are, I can tell you, I've worked in the industry, and I've seen a lot of girls, working just for the money. They damage themselves psychologically. Okay, really, really bad. Okay, really, really bad futures. Okay, really bad. From one time I remember there was a lot of suicide, there was a lot of drugs, there is a lot of alcohol, there is a lot of alcohol and drugs, and you think that adult business is great, it start killing you from inside, and you will be losing all this money because you need to compensate this. Unless this is you and you feel that this is your job and you know that you're on top of it and in control. Okay, so my position is not call everyone, okay, and say, oh, you can make money in adult business. No, my position is to explain people how delusional they are. This is not easy. Okay, and again, I'm coming back to this situation one, and the last one I will tell you. Okay, so there was one lady who came to me, and I knew, okay, she's a suffering mind. Okay, I knew she's a suffering one, because I'm not even gonna tell you the whole situation. But we came in here in the shoot, and she straight away, the first thing was she started talking about how much she hate herself. Okay, how much she hate herself, how much she hate her hair. Okay, and her hair was like partially, how to say, falling out and stuff. Okay, and I said, no, 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 you can't speak like this in my studio. We are doing a makeover, and we are thinking about, how to say, the beauty, the improvement. We're gonna make hot and sexy pictures and stuff. Okay, so I stopped her. Instead of giving her a counseling session, okay, I just stopped her there, and I said, no, you forget about that. Okay, you are opening here a new chapter. This lady, the makeup artist, will do a, professional makeover. So she stayed with her for 2 hours. I don't know what they were talking about. Okay, I should have been there. Okay, but how to say, 2 hours standing and looking how she's doing an eyeliner or the shadows, seriously, this is not my thing. Okay, so I usually leave and I do the things like editing and stuff. And so I'm coming back, she's like, yeah, ready. She went into the bathroom, she checked her makeup, she was happy, everything was fine. Okay, she had, I don't know how many outfits she has. She put the outfits, and we had a shoot. Okay, so she booked a basic shoot, and she wanted, it was for an escort. Okay, she wanted every outfit shot, and I could see that the way she is shooting is just getting longer and longer, because people do not pose. Okay, people do not who do not practice. They think they're coming ready. They're coming to photo shoot. They think they're coming ready. They think they're gonna put the makeup on and the dresses on, and the rest is my job. Okay, and I am not behind the camera, I'm on the other side. Okay, so you try to communicate, you try to do something. Okay, and the problem with this lady was that she had a broken image in her head. Okay, she had such a broken image in her head that she was an escort 7 years ago. Okay, all thin, all beautiful, all sexy. Okay, all this blah blah blah. Okay, young gorgeous girl, and then she got married, got children, and she lost all of that. Okay, she lost all of that. Okay, so I am, how to say, go go back in the future. You've seen that movie. So I'm not that type of producer who could bring her back to the past. Okay, I am going back to the future and seeing what is it working now for her, and what kind of the clients she could get, and what kind of the attention, and how she needs to look. Okay, because now she is a bigger, she's more curvier, she is more mature. So we gone not to the like a gentle palette, but deep red, like something, contrasty and strong and stuff. And then she looked at the pictures, and I've dedicated my time to this person. Instead of 2 hours, we shot 4, I think. Okay, so we had a really long photo shoot. I was trying to make, how to say, I can't rush it. it's not on me. If I'm shooting a professional model, I can do it easily and quick, okay? But if the person is not posing and it's not right and it's just something is wrong with him, I can't rush it, okay? So with some people, they pay one money and then they stay much longer, but I am after the result, okay? So I was absolutely happy with the photo shoot. Okay, and I'm sending her the gallery to look at the pictures. And then I'm receiving the longest text. Oh my gosh. I thought that I'm gonna look like this, and she's sending me those pictures. Okay. When she was young and she was pretty, and she was pretty in my studio, okay. I've posted that, I showed those pictures, everyone was like, wow, hot and sexy, and the guys loved it, okay. But she hated, and I said, what's wrong with the pictures? And you know what, she had nothing to say. She was like saying, this eyeliner was too strong, I don't like this eyeliner. So you've been looking at yourself in the mirror in every outfit, and you didn't see this eyeliner that you didn't like, and you could not, wipe it or remove it. And then she was like, it is, I don't like that many curls, I liked it curly, but this is too many, like such a bullshit. And I realized that, how to say, there are people who trying to make money, they're going into the modeling. They already been in that business, okay? That's what I'm saying. They're already broken, okay, inside. And then you can't show them anything. You can't prove them anything. You can't tell them or explain them everything, because they would not hear, they would not see. They just blind, okay? And that's it. And nothing you can do about, nothing I can do about it, okay? Nothing I can do about it. So, when people are, how to say, navy, those who are working in adult business, it's nothing to be jealous of. Seriously, it is nothing to be jealous of. It is really hard. It is very intimate, and intimate to the point that you need to truly know who you are, okay? To be successful in this business, not to get, a rubbish or shitty clients. Okay, so my photo shoot is focused on finding out that, that individual out there, okay, finding out where they can be the best if they go to adult business, okay, what will suit them. I never suggest to do this fake posing. People, how to say, they will bring those pictures which they like online, and what they do is they choose the best, okay. No, seriously, they choose the best pictures they like, okay. Do you know how long it takes to make that picture? Mm? Or let me ask differently, okay. Do you know how many shots and shoots that model had before he or she made that picture? Okay, because that's a delusional, okay. They just choose, stuff from the internet, and they bringing to me to create it. And yes, I can recreate it, but if you do it identical, it takes enormous time, okay, setting everything up. Believe me, every picture, it has a different lighting, and in general, how to say, different information coming on. But these people who are going in adult business, they are so much confused in their head that they do not understand the simple information. When they're looking at that picture, they do not see that this is not them to start with, that they do not look like that model to start with, okay. And this girl, actually, she had a very cute pose, picture, and she wanted to do this, and it took her 15 minutes to do that pose, and she couldn't set herself into that pose, okay, because the tummy was in the way, because she had short hands, because there are a lot of things, okay, coming to this thing. And I'm standing looking at that, it's really funny, okay, really funny. I said, you're not gonna succeed, to do this, no matter how you try to tangle. I said, you look, ridiculous. Okay, are you sure you want to continue with this pose? Because you're taking time. Seriously, you're taking my time. You're trying to look like someone else because you like that picture. You cannot even, get into the pose and make it look like that. So why would I shoot, something which is not you? Oh, I'm telling you, that is so funny. That is why, how to say, I am moving away from these kind of starting out models because there are so many people who will shoot them. Okay. And I don't have time to waste, I seriously don't have time to invest in anyone. Okay. And I've already did my part. I helped a lot of models. Seriously, for those years I did, and that is why I'm making this video. Okay, because I can recognize straight away. Okay, and people are lying to me. Okay, well, people are trying to book, what they're trying to book and stuff. When people are trying, how to say, use me, use my studio and things. Okay, so I don't know. If they will be the cleverest in the world, maybe they will get their way and they will find someone who will shoot them. Okay. And that's why, how to say, there are so many photographers who don't care. Okay. Seriously, who do not care. They just do whatever they say, or they just do their own start and thing, and so on and so on. Okay. That is why, how to say, when the photographers do not care. Okay, that is why we have such a high percentage of, in general, people who think that they are not photogenic. Okay, yeah, seriously, that is why. Okay, because photographers do not care to find their angle. Okay, do not care to move their ass and try many things, variations and stuff, so to understand, because we are all different. Okay, we are all different. And I do not support, how to say, I understand that making money is one thing, and how to say, you shooting, this is not me. It's like you are in a fish and chip shop. Okay, you are in a fish and chip shop, and every day you cook fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips, and the same recipe and the same, how to say, temperature, and the same portion, and you do it for 10 years. This is not me. I'm an artist. I can't do this fish and chip. Okay, I can't, because one, has to eat Thai, the other has to have, steak, the third one has to have just a salad. Okay, and that's how I serve my clients. Okay, there is no fish and chip, the same thing every day. And when I look at my, before, I was really struggling with editing. Okay, because the post-production is the final process. Okay, it's a final step. So what's happening in the post-production? Usually when you shoot on the same setting, okay, there is the photographers do presets. Okay, and they automatically process the images with certain presets. They don't need to even do anything, but that is why they're shooting with the same settings, and that is why all the images are the same. When you go to certain websites, you would see that they are shooting on the certain setting. Okay, there is no, how to say, mix and match all over buffet and stuff. There is none. Okay, they shoot this setting, and this setting, and that's it. Okay, and how to say, and that's how the business made. Okay, in our days. But business is business, and art is something different, I think. Okay, and that is why I never even concentrate on doing something, one thing. I kind of try to test it. Okay, and experiment with the every client. Okay, and that's what makes my job, how to say, interesting. Okay, I am inspiring myself, and I'm trying to hit myself. Okay, to hit that bar higher and higher, and compete with myself. Okay, that's my, how to say, game, what I'm playing. I'm not playing, oh, let's have, how to say, one photo shoot and sell one thing to everybody. I'm not interested to that. I am more like on the discovery mode. Okay, what special I could cook for these people, okay, that someone would not see. And there was one couple, okay, there was one couple who came to me. Do you want to hear this or not? I don't know. I can tell you the story. So that's what I decided, to, because they bring so much fetish stuff. Okay. And I know that they're, like going clubbing and stuff. This is all like type of things. And I was just thinking, this is like, has to be like a dungeon shoot, this is like this. And the lady was getting ready with the makeup artist. So I didn't speak with her at all. Okay. And that was my mistake. Okay. Because she was the boss. Okay. So I spent that time with the guy and we were setting up, preparing everything, doing, and I was talking and I was communicating with him. And that's how I felt. Okay. That I'm making this photo shoot this way. And I was thinking to make it dirty, kinky, so raw. So, how to say, brave, not safe choices, okay, not safe choices, but really brave lighting, okay, not that they would, because how to say, people when they have an understanding about erotic photo shoot, they already see the classics, they already seen these images, and how photographers work. I can tell you, they copy each other, okay, they just copy each other. They see, oh, this is successful, so then I will just use these settings and I will just sell the same thing but cheaper, okay, and I will just do like a different pattern. That's how it works, okay. So I don't care, I don't care about that thing. I'm doing my own stuff. And so I start shooting them, and I had this like a Tom Ford photo shoot, something like really, how to say, deep, and basically these people, so basically she was thinking that it's gonna be all sensual and glamorous and soft light, okay, and this one was going like hardcore, like dirty, juicy, like that. And basically that's what I shot, so when she looked at those pictures, she was in shock. She's writing me and saying, I don't like anything. She says, like, that's a shocker for me, that's horrible, that is. And to be fair, this photo shoot was amazing, but the reason why she didn't like it, because she didn't see this lighting in her fucking life, okay, she didn't see anything like that, okay, in how to say, and most of all, she did not imagine herself, okay, in such an environment. And I can tell you, that was a very hard shoot. That was like, wow. And these type of photo shoots, of course, will be available on my website in the members area, that people can just pop in and check and stuff. That's what I'm making. So then, how to say, I could introduce my artwork, because I cannot share it here, and I'm not interested to share, like a small part of the image which will be not recognized and not sexy and not this, and my accounts were constantly blocked. Okay. It just now, the last account was again blocked, and I'm just tired, I can't post anything. Okay. So I'm posting, you know, something what I'm not interested to post. The only thing what I can do is I can speak. Okay. And even then, if I use the words which are starting from the letter S and so on and so on, they mute me. Seriously. They moved me. That happened to me before, because I was talking about a threesome photo shoot, and after 15 seconds they mute my video, and I was talking for 7 minutes live, okay, on my previous account, and I couldn't understand how is it possible, but it is possible, okay. They recognize it and they remove the sound, so that is why I have to filtrate, not to use many words, okay, which jeopardize, my staying here and being how to say, on social media. Okay, so I'm finished for now, and I will finish this video. Thank you so much for watching. That was about the models.